Hey, how's it going? So, this will be the first of a new series that I'm starting, where I look at director commentaries, probably usually from DVDs, of movies. Preferably kids' movies, mostly just because from the few that I've seen, there's been some very interesting remarks made that, you know, children probably wouldn't understand and that kind of thing. So just thought it'd be interesting. So we're gonna start off with the infamous Cat in the Hat, the live action one with Mike Myers. If any of you are familiar with this, then this should be pretty interesting. I've seen a little bit of this before, and from the little bit that I've seen, I'm pretty interested to see everyone else's reaction to this and see the rest of this, so let's just dive in. Oh, and also, if any of you have recommendations for commentaries that you'd like me to react to or that you think are great, just let me know in the description and I'll probably get to them in a later video. Alright, so I bought the DVD on this off of eBay for like $3, so hope that it works. I didn't see any scratches on it. Is this the... I think this is the menu. I mean, there's crappy animation that wasn't in the movie, so I would think so. Oh, okay.
That was rather rude.
I thought it was pretty cool.
You would.
You should.
Wow, take
hello
that,
there. I'm
Dakota
Sally.
Fanning.
And if you click over here, I'll show you some real cool stuff about the film.
Okay.
Or if you click on my side, I'll tell you some amazing stories about how they made the movie.
Don't listen to Sally. Her stuff is boring. Click over here.
Damn. I kind of miss DVD menus just for this exact reason, just because they would always make like a whole bunch of extra content that had to do with the movie. Not that this is a great example of that. Okay. Oh gosh. Wait, this goes on for 4 minutes? I kind of want to see what happens before it loops. Oh my god, okay, okay. So they really want you to do something. I'm not going to do anything. Are they gonna launch like a... Oh, I was gonna say, are they gonna launch like an ICBM to my house? So they're just gonna keep assaulting you until you click on one of them? Oh my god.
Advantage, Sally.
I feel violated.
Sally, you thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh god, oh please don't. Oh no, whatever you do, don't press the buttons.
3, 2.
Oh my god. This is actually a lot more entertaining than I thought it would be, and we haven't even gotten to the commentary yet.
Guess just you and me.
And it's our turn to have fun.
No, it's my turn, and everyone else's. Oh, okay. I don't know what the rest of it's gonna be. Is it just gonna be this? Oh, yep, there we go.
Hurry up and click something.
There's the loop. Okay. Alright, let's get it started.
Hi, I'm Bo Welch. I directed this here Cat in the Hat. And,
Quite well, I might add.
oh, thank you. And I'm here with Alec Baldwin.
Yep. I forgot this was a DreamWorks movie. That's kind of gross.
And we took the existing logos and reduced them to a Seussian template.
Susie.
They're very beautiful.
That's a $10 word.
Tell me real quickly, have you worked with this designer before? Was it someone you had designed with?
Alex McDowell, he had done Fight Club.
Wow.
And he had done Minority Report.
Let me just
Two
interrupt.
movies that have nothing to do with the look of this.
Let me just...
Well, I'm surprised they got the, I think they're talking about the production designer for that. That's quite the upgrade from, Minority Report to this. I hope they've done better things since this.
I just want to say on the air, on the DVD, and I hope this stays on. Kelly, I love you, Kelly.
Oh,
We all love you,
We all
Kelly.
love you. We all love you, Kelly.
okay.
Gorgeous.
Oh.
Well, I think it was Mike who said,
That's a bit odd.
yummy mummy.
So that's why they love this Kelly Preston. That's kind of strange, not gonna lie.
His jobs had really nothing to do with...
Does this take place in COVID world since they deal in the hand sanitizer industry?
an idea.
Who's this Emmanuel Lubezki guy?
I don't know. I think he's a recent immigrant. He's actually, I think he's got a green card.
Okay. Interesting. Thanks for putting that out there, guys. I'm sure that they really appreciated that.
don't remember shoving a loaf of bread down my pants as a
You didn't
athletic
do that?
supporter. Yeah, we shove a couple bagels down there.
Bagels, right.
Good to know, Alec Baldwin. Good to know.
Nice shot at Kelly.
Man, they are really obsessed with this Kelly Preston, I think. I'm a little concerned.
So you can see Barry Sonnenfeld helped get me on the directing floor. He said, Bo, you gotta direct. It's horrible. You won't believe how awful it is.
I watched Sonnenfeld on Letterman the other day. I got rented a house to ski,
Wow.
and he called me. He goes, I heard you're coming here. And he invited me to his New Year's Eve, come to my party.
Yeah, so I'm glad this is in the Cat in the Hat DVD commentary. That's just riveting. What even is that reaction?
Hang on. Is the movie not moving fastly enough for you?
No.
I love that they're also just kind of subtly riffing on this movie. I feel like for a lot of the other kids movies that I'll be watching, probably going to be similar. I've only seen like a few other director commentaries for this kind of thing before, and it's nice to see that the directors usually know when the film is bad. So at least there's some self-awareness there that I'm glad is also carrying on to this. So thank you, Alec Baldwin.
What I remember, that's a good shot at Kelly, don't you think?
Stop talking about Kelly. It's so creepy.
Oh, no, Kelly.
I don't like you either. But I'm just marrying your mom. And if it was up to me...
I almost wanted to reach down and grab him in an inappropriate way.
Alec, this is actually terrifying, and I don't know how you thought this was okay to say in any context. Oh my god, I've only seen like the beginning of this commentary before a long time ago. I don't think I got this far. This has gone beyond what I thought was, what's the word, just acceptable to say in any situation. Oh, Alec, I will not look at you the same way again.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here she comes, wait.
Office?
I had a dream about her once.
Every time Alex says something, like, there's probably about, statistically a 40 to 45% chance that it's about this actress. And that has gone beyond creeping me out to just being straight up weird.
I had a dream about Mrs. Kwan. She tied me up and she did things to me with her knitting needles.
She tied you up with her knitting needles?
She tied me up and did things to me with her knitting needles.
When she tied him up and did things to him, I'm surprised she didn't put him in a better movie.
In my day, parents could leave their kids home alone and...
Have some rules.
No chewing tobacco.
I like how he just didn't finish that tangent. I think he realized how fucking stupid of a take it was about to be.
Mom.
Is he gonna make a comment? No? Wow, I'm surprised he didn't make a comment there.
Snap off that clip-on tie.
Why, I'm the Cat in the Hat!
God, when he said Cat in the Hat, it almost sounded like he let just a tiny, tiny bit of his Scottish accent come out. Just keep imagining his character, Fat Bastard, saying, I'm the cat in the fucking hat. Something like that.
The makeup on his face blends into the cowl around his head. It really looks not so much like makeup as it does some strange living creature.
No, I think it just looks like him in a suit. Yeah. Man, that sound effect was quite horrific.
By the way, you had him fart in the scene. I just want you to know, if there's one thing you learned from this movie, don't let the protagonist of the movie do the farting. The Quinn fart was the way to go.
Alec Baldwin should write a book called Art of the Fart or something like that. He's talking about it like it truly is an art. I'm sure he would know.
What we call the negative value in the movie should always be during the farting. You don't have your hero fart, especially in the face of the two children.
He's clearly thought a lot about this, apparently.
Did our trio of writers write this sequence, or Mike wrote this one?
I think it was Mike's concept, and then the writers fleshed it out.
Yeah, because this is definitely fleshed out and not just unfitting and just boring to the movie and just unfunny in general. Whoops, accidentally switched off the commentary. Wouldn't want that to happen.
Look, I'm a girl. Hooray.
The real LGBTQ trans icon is the Cat in the Hat.
Stop! That's monstrous!
This filthy thing?
She was gonna wear that tonight and you ruined it.
Honey, it was ruined when she bought it. Yeah.
I hate this movie so much.
I like the line, I personally will take care of it, and I know just the guys to do it.
And I know just the guys to do it.
Why does he like that line so much? There's like nothing special about it. So bizarre.
Thing 2 would like to clarify that just because he wears the number 2 does not imply in any way that he's inferior to Thing 1.
And all of the above.
He said...
And
Who's the voices
the
again?
voice is Dan Castellaneta.
Oh, Homer Simpson. Oh no.
And if we don't lock this crate, take a look, it's already leaking. Take a look at me.
What am I?
Wow. Tuvan throat singers added to the soundtrack.
I can't wait to hear the Cat in the Hat soundtrack vinyl with the Tuban throat singers added.
We had to
Wait,
shut
play it
down.
back. Did I just fart? Did you have it in there? I thought I
Yeah,
heard
there's a
it.
fart there.
Have me do it? Okay.
Man says play it back when they're doing the director's commentary.
That's not CGI. That's not a mat of the town.
No, that's
You
the
built
real
that
Simi
whole-
Valley, the location. We built that neighborhood in
Tell me
Simi Valley.
about
Ah, I didn't say anything for the dirty hoe fucking thing. That's just a travesty. They're missing over the important memeable parts.
And with the e-film process, the digital intermediate negative, we were able.
Wait, hold on. Did you see that freaking balloon? Wait, hold on. Let me rewind. Okay, wait, here it is on the left. I thought I saw the string doing a weird thing. I think it is.
Yeah.
Where the movie, I thought, took a very dark turn, though, if I may say so myself. He kind of...
He's right.
Who was this kid with the bat?
That's Stephen Anthony Lawrence
as
did a
dumb
brilliant
Schweitzer.
as the dumb.
You never see it coming.
That's just the dust cover.
Look at that.
That's a good effect.
Oh yeah, I forgot this was from the era when people thought Hummers or Humvees were cool.
There we go.
I like that you sniff it. Not convinced that it's urine until you actually sniff it.
That's a good point. That is a great detail. Thank you, Mr. Baldwin.
Did the dog have asparagus?
Right. If the whiz is not offensive, I might eat the taco.
Hey, Rhode Island license plate, you know?
You know, he's right. Rhode Island is such a small state.
I feel like some of the jokes in this movie might have actually been funny were they not in this movie. Like, I feel a little guilty laughing at some of the jokes, but just like if they were maybe in a different movie or a different context, then it might work better than a movie based off a children's book teaching kids like how to read and that kind of thing. You know, I keep thinking about how Bo Welsh said this was his first movie. I want to look up to see what else he did, if he's done anything else afterwards, because, I mean, at least good for him to start off with like a big budget movie. But I wonder if he did anything else. I think this is him. Production designer for Edward Scissorhands, Men in Black. Oh, that explains Barry Sonnenfeld. Good for him. Let's see, what did he direct? Only 4 things. 5 episodes of Series of Unfortunate Events. Oh, that's the only thing after Cat in the Hat. I can see why after Cat in the Hat he might have just given up a little bit. Oh, yep, production designer, art director. Looks like that's his main shtick, maybe. Yep, there's more stuff there. Oh, Space Chimps! Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's a great movie, actually. I'll have to remember that to see if that one has a director's commentary. I feel like that one seems like prime material for this series.
We shot the dance sequence in the old Phantom of the Opera set, which is considered a historical monument here on the Universal lot.
Glad that there's a crossover between Cat in the Hat and Phantom of the Opera. I'm sure there's a fan fiction about it somewhere. Like and comment if you want me to read one for a future video. I'm sure there's one out there.
And it happens to be on the same
Oh
stage
my gosh,
as
there's
we
a
had our
Ford
house.
Focus. I used to drive a Ford Focus.
This is not my hat. I must have picked up the wrong hat back there.
So?
Oh yeah, as
So?
you do. It's not like there's 50 billion other hats that are identical to the hat with the cat in the hat.
With some weird, hairy man.
With a weird hair.
That was my favorite line. Like, I wasn't quite sure of any of the thing. I wasn't quite sure what I saw. That's Quinn having that kind of witness anxiety where someone goes, Your Honor, Let me ask you, was it a cat or was it a man dressed as a cat? I don't know. I can't be sure.
I'd love to see a courtroom drama of The Cat in the Hat, actually, now that they brought that up. Someone please make that a reality.
Bob, I read one review.
Every car is a Ford Focus. Like the two on the left and the two on the right. I saw some earlier in the movie, but...
Well, Joan, they don't beat them every day.
They don't beat them every day.
Joan, they don't beat them every day.
Wow, I didn't even remember that line, but I'm glad that they did.
Not so fast, you little maggots.
You little maggots.
Oh, you are so... I had to get a little bit
How
of...
come you were gay in that scene?
Valid question. Oh, God.
That would be me.
That'd be me.
I like how he just knows, like, every other line. I probably won't include them all in the edit of this, but... like every other line the Mike Myers says, the director just calls it beforehand.
You mean like at Universal Studios?
Now, whose idea was that?
I think Mike improvised this.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he improvised pulling out those guides too. If that is improvised though, that is funny though. Pretty shameless that they kept that in.
Ultimately, we showed it, and
Got some laughs.
people laughed. Bottom line, people thought it was funny.
You know, that's a fair point. Just, I feel like, like I mentioned before, a lot of these jokes can be funny, just not in the context of this movie. Like, that Universal joke is just kind of like making fun of themselves, but like, as they're kind of like shamelessly like destroying Dr. Seuss's work, I guess you could make that argument, but like, the jokes just don't work with this movie.
And of course, this is the moral of our story.
Have faith in thy brother.
When children learn to have faith in a power greater than themselves.
Is that really the moral of the story? I feel like that's pretty contrived.
Here's my favorite shot.
Composited in this. Ah! Take care of all
Now
the
watch
characters.
this, ready? Right in the face.
His favorite cum shot.
I think it was the Beatles who originally wrote this song.
It was the Beatles. We got a Beatles cover band to do our version.
How very on brand for the movie.
Well, the best Kelly shots are coming up at the party. They're the classics.
Why are they so obsessed with this poor lady? I hope it's maybe like an inside joke or something. I doubt it. That just really comes off as creepy.
Talk about cupcakes.
Have I mentioned how good Kelly looks?
No. Stop. Yep, every single house looks the same. Every single house has a green Ford Focus. It's like the houses from Despicable Me.
Transitions back to the illustrated book look. Wow. So that it really is bookended by...
We didn't turn our back on the
by
book.
Seussian... Yeah, we addressed the book, at least the cover and the back cover. What happens in between...
Glad that they're admitting to that.
The titles and the credits. We have book there.
These are too hard, these movies.
That was The Cat in the Hat, the director's commentary. It's just you don't usually get to hear the people behind the movie's perspective on like these infamous movies in general, other than like The Room or like stuff like that. But it's good to know that like I guess not everyone is completely blind to how kind of terrible and shameless it can be. So it's nice to hear that they kind of admit to that here. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. I purchased like a bunch of bargain bin DVD movies. These were two of the ones included that will definitely appear in future videos of this type of content. I also have the Garfield movie DVD that will definitely make an appearance as well. But yeah, again, if you enjoyed this, please leave a comment, all that good stuff. And if you want me to view any other DVDs, any other director's commentaries, please let me know which ones, and I definitely will consider it. But yeah, this was definitely fun. Never really made this type of content before, but it's definitely fun watching it with all you guys, and I hope you all enjoyed it. So I will see you again in the next one.